Picture this: a man weary of criticism, tired of mockery, suddenly explodes. For God's sake, hold your tongue and let me love. These are not the words of a timid poet. These are the words of John Donne, one of the fiercest, wittiest, and most daring poets of the 17th century. Welcome back to Literature with Jaisal. Today we step into John Donne's The Canonization, a poem where love is not just defended, not just celebrated, but sanctified. A poem where romance becomes religion, passion becomes sainthood, and two lovers are lifted into eternity. For God's sake, hold your tongue and let me love. Or child my palsy or my gout, my 5 grey hairs or ruined fortune flout. With wealth your state, your mind with arts improve. Take you a course, get you a place, observe his honour or his grace, or the king's reel or his stamped face. Contemplate what you will, approve, so you will let me love. Alas, alas, who's injured by my love? The poem begins with fury. For God's sake, hold your tongue and let me love. Here, a man is under attack. Someone has criticized his love affair. Maybe they say it is improper. Maybe they say it is a waste of time. Donne will have none of it. He snaps back. Mock my bald head, mock my sickness, mock my ruined fortune. Say what you will. Go chase money, flatter princes, and count the king's coins. Go do anything, but leave me to my love. This is not just personal anger, it is a manifesto. Donne is saying, love is my choice, my ambition, my calling, and just as others seek wealth and power, he seeks love. The poet further asks, what merchant ships have my sighs drowned? Who says my tears have overflowed his ground? When did my coals a forward spring remove? When did the heats which my veins fill add one more to the plaguy bill? Soldiers find wars, and lawyers find out still litigious men, which quarrels move, though she and I do love. In here, Donne asks, who's injured by my love? Has his sighs drowned merchant ships? Have his tears flooded farmlands? Has his passion caused a plague? Of course not. His love has harmed no one. Meanwhile, the world is full of real dangers: wars waged by kings, lawsuits stirred up by lawyers, greed tearing through merchants' ships. Those are destructive. Love is not. Here, Donne's tone is ironic, even mocking. He is saying, you criticize lovers, but you let warmongers and greedy men destroy the world? In comparison, lovers are harmless saints. Call us what you will. We are made such by love. Call her one, me another fly. We are tapers too, and at our own cost die. And we in us find the eagle and the dove. The phoenix riddle hath more by us. We two being one are it. So to one neutral thing both sexes fit. We die and rise the same, and prove mysterious by this love. Donne here stops defending and begins glorifying. He says, call us flies if you want to. Call us candles burning ourselves away. It does not matter, because in our passion we embody everything: the fierceness of the eagle, the gentleness of the dove. And then comes the phoenix. This is one of Donne's most dazzling metaphors. The phoenix is the bird that burns, dies, and rises again from its ashes. That, says Donne, is what lovers are. We die in the fire of passion and we rise renewed. In fact, we are transformed into one being, one neutral thing. Male and female disappear. Flesh and soul merge. Lovers become a mystery, a riddle, a sacred miracle. This stanza is the heart of the poem. Love is not ordinary. Love is divine. We can die by it if not live by love. And if unfit for tombs and hearse our legend be, it will be fit for verse. And if no piece of chronicle we prove, we'll build in sonnets pretty rooms. As well, a well-wrought urn becomes the greatest ashes as half-acre tombs, and by these hymns all shall approve us canonized for love. In here, a question arises. Even divine love can fade if it's forgotten. So, how will it last? Donne has an answer to this, and the answer is poetry. If he and his beloved are never mentioned in history books, if no great tomb is built for them, it does not really matter. Their love will be preserved in verse. Just as a small urn can hold ashes as meaningfully as a giant tomb, a poem can hold love as well as a monument. Through poetry, their love will be immortal. Through poetry, they will be canonized, not by the church, but by art. Their love will be declared holy, set apart, and eternal. And thus invoke us, you, whom reverend love made one another's hermitage, you, to whom love was peace that now is rage, who did the whole world's soul contract and drove into the glasses of your eyes, so made such mirrors and such spies that they did all to you epitomize. Countries, towns, courts, beg from above a pattern of your love. In this stanza, the final vision arrives. Donne sees the future. He imagines future lovers asking him and his beloved and referring to them as saints. They will say, you meaning Donne and his beloved. The future lovers are referring to Donne and his beloved. You who turned your love into hermitage. You who found peace in each other's arms. You who compress the whole world into each other's eyes. Teach us how to love. In this vision, Donne and his beloved are no longer just private individuals. They are universal. They are models. They are saints in the church of love. This is the climax, the transformation of earthly passion into eternal sainthood. And so, the canonization takes us on a journey from anger at the critic to defense of love's harmlessness, from the burning mystery of passion to the immortality of verse, from the private world of two lovers to the universal vision of sainthood. John Donne dares to say what few others would, that love is not a sin, not a weakness, but a sacrament. That lovers can be saints. Their passion is holy, their union eternal. It is bold, it is witty, it is metaphysical poetry at its finest. And through this poem, Donne himself ensures that his love story, his defense of passion, will never fade, but live on, canonized forever in the words we still read today.